Honestly, anytime I hear Nnamdi Kanu talking about Buhari, I will just be laughing that Nnamdi Kanu is really ready. He has been on this for how many years? He's really ready. I will just be laughing that this man, and that's why I said it's not an easy thing for you to say you want to lead people or you want to secede from a country. You must be strong. You must be strong. You cannot just do it for some time and say, oh, I don't want to go back. You must know what you are embarking on. And he has been on this issue of a Buhari, oh, face mask or whatever, all ever since. And he has not really backed down. He continued to say it. And a lot of people who are coming to say, oh, the Buhari is not in charge, this and that, further buttresses his claim. Yet another version of Buhari with fat face mask, says Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and director Radio Biafra, while reacting to Wole Soyinka's revelation that Muhammadu Buhari is not in charge of presidency, has revealed that another version of Buhari's is now in Asu Rock. Nnamdi Kanu said, Professor Wole Soyinka, please come and see another one. Bring your corrupt Yoruba media practitioners and journalists too. We have discovered another version of Buhari. This latest one has a fat face mask on. He looks visibly younger and shorter than the despotic and thoroughly unschooled dictator in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Who? Dear Professor, can you see as cattle headers from the Sahel are playing ping pong with the brain of sophisticated morons from the south? What Aisha is doing is proper legitimate fraud of the highest order, the reverberations of which we echo throughout history as the greatest political thievery of all time. Greatest political thievery of all time. Aisha, well done for carrying on from where Abakari left off. You are doing a wonderful job for your children and their children's bank accounts, and above all, the preservation of Fulani hegemony in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Aisha, your days are numbered. Never forget that Aso Rock we know is empty. Hashtag zoo people. All of you British experimented laboratory animals, I salute your Iberiberism. It has no equal. When next you wonder why Black Africa is the most backward, poorest and least developed part of the world, look at yourself in the mirror and know your stupidity is responsible for it to Fiakwa. Okay? Now that we have another version of Buhari with fat face mask telling Shoyinka, because Shoyinka said he's not sure, that he's very sure that Buhari is not in charge of the government. Of course, everybody is not saying anything. If people even say something, they will just be looking at you as, what is he talking about? Who is that person? There's conspiracy everywhere. Everything is shrouded in conspiracy. And just like one Nnamdi Kanu said, most of the them. Because if you can remember, Richard Okorocha said the same thing, that if they do anyhow, that they will see anyhow. We didn't hear anything. Oshomole said the same thing, and I was expecting, it's going to a year now that we learned that Oshomole said if there's anything that he will reveal who is in charge of that, who is in charge in that Asuro. What do we see today? Oshomole did not debunk that statement today. So what does that tell you? Any little thing. Now we are just hearing that Saraki said the same thing, that if you try to do whatever you want to do, that it will come out for you. It will come out for them. And some people are just there deceiving the masses. They're just there deceiving the masses until the same way when the issue of Era was going on, then they tried to hide everything. Right? They were doing the same thing. People were like, could it be true? Could it be true? Could be this? Could it be lie? Could it be the truth? Who is saying the truth? Who is not saying the truth? Until when they were tired before the whole thing came out. Because anybody who wants to speak, they will just want to try to get you down. Everybody's quiet. So we'll continue to look at the whole thing until they will get tired. Definitely they will get tired. Why is it that each time Kanu talk, Yorubas are the ones to respond? Adam said, okay, that if they remove him from being the chairman in APC, he would tell the world who is in Aso Rock. His case died there. Okorocha said that if his son, that if his son-in-law is not the governor, he will reveal who is in Aso Rock. He was made a senator. Saraki said that if they write against him again, he will tell the world that that boy in Aso Rock is not Buhari. Since that time, nobody has ever talked to him. All this never taught Yoruba anything. Why is it that nobody from Buhari family has ever attacked Kanu for saying that Buhari is dead apart from the Yorubas? Do you think that Aisha wouldn't have arrested Kanu using the Interpol if he has been lying, claiming that the president of a country is dead and replaced by an imposter is a treasonable offense and tantamount to death if found guilty anywhere in the world? Why has federal government ordered for Kanu arrest through the Interpol? Why have they not ordered the arrest? I think that's what the person is trying to say. If Kanu has been lying about Buhari, federal government of Nigeria would have arrested him using the Interpol by now. That is the fact, which I have been saying before, that they should just try to because this thing is really is embarrassing. This Nnamdi Kanu's claim towards the president is embarrassing, very, very embarrassing. And that's what I said, that anytime I just hear him say all of this, I will just be laughing because he's still on this matter for over how many years? He's still on this matter. See, and nobody's even looking at this, and this is a very valid point, because if somebody just denting my image, which I know I've not done, just like Lai Mohammed went to go and arrest that journalist, the one that read a poem that he said he was talking about. Lai Mohammed said many things because he could not take it. Lai Mohammed could not take it. The next thing, he just arrested him. And even the man in Katsina, they said I insulted the president, because they would have used Interpol. They would have reported Nnamdi to other countries, all those other countries that Nnamdi Kanu always go. He's always in the UK, go to the US. They would have arrested him. And the same question will be asking. They say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu, that they have proscribed the group. They have proscribed the group. And the same person they've proscribed and ask the question, can Shekau be moving from one airport to another, and be moving from one country to another, and be going with people? You think that is possible? Why is it that people are not asking that same question? Because if really that this guy, because to me it's really embarrassing, but they are not seeing it that way, they would have arrested him. They would have just put him to shame. But what do we see? Nothing. Everybody just keeping quiet. They can't even do it. Just like so this person is making this claim that if really that they know that Nnamdi Kanu is lying against them, they will use every means, every power to bring him to book. They said that you think because he has gone to other country that they will not be able to get him. It's a small thing now. They will use Interpol. They will get him out. So it's cause for deep thinking. Someone says Nnamdi Kanu started shouting about this since 2017. Where was the professor? He's just waking up now. Sir, thanks for waking from your slumber. Okay, wonder shall never end. This is not jealousy, it is pure truth. But whoever that is deceiving the whole nation should wait for God of thunder. I mean, very soon it will come to pass. Shoyinka have seen what Nnamdi Kanu have seen. And he said he says sorry that man that is there is not the one in charge. Buhari is not the one in charge of that place, and it speaks volume. But because they will say, oh, there are some things that are expected from another statesman, so he just put it there. He just left that statement there. Now left for the people who think deeply to be able to put one or two things together. Though when people are saying the truth, or when a particular person is saying the truth, when people know that it's the truth, they just want to cover it up. Exactly the same thing that will see happen, even if they know at the end of the day that this thing is the rating. What would they do? Nothing. They won't do anything. They will not do anything until everything done dabaru. Yes, they will begin to speak by that time. Nobody seems to just be bothered. I beg, let him continue to say what he wants to say. Someone says, okay, all this BB grammar, no, they solve problem more. Problem about Nigerians is that they don't see well. Time will tell. Another says, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is so jealous. Okay. Another says here that back to sender upon you. They must break in their ignorance. So guys, I don't know what you think. Let's hear your opinion concerning this again. That's another Buhari with fat face mask image again, another version. Leave your comments and let's have your take.